at Chelsea. This is the problem. For the past 4 days, maybe I catch you say, I don't think say a dinner about Babon Chelsea coach listen. Thomas Frank mo, Kieran McKenna mo, Ruben Amorim mo, Sebastian Hoeneß mo. I didn't believe that the Chelsea coach was in there. Now, just listen to me carefully. I've said it before if you say the PR clearly for it is probably a PR that hasn't been done before. And there are a lot of decoys. But this is the Chelsea manager. What the Kieran McKenna story no? 2 years ago, not Kieran McKenna the leader to be the next Chelsea manager. After that, you could sorry almost Kieran McKenna entourage and say he will wait to see if Manchester United will come before he accepts Chelsea or not. Again, and not as you see this morning, the owner of Ipswich Town said, too far about London to come and finalize and give an extension to Kieran McKenna to stay at Ipswich. Then Brighton Fornosa releases said they have already given a bumper deal with Kieran McKenna and McKenna may stay at Brighton. It in some way started to be now McKenna has moved from first position at Chelsea to second to third. I say no. So United for never promote Haga. The first person they will look at will be Kieran McKenna first. I didn't hear because no assistant to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Because no assistant to Jose Mourinho, and he knows the club through and through. And of Manchester United more chasing or Chelsea. So even him, he will choose Chelsea, Man United ahead of Chelsea. So already it means that Kieran McKenna is out of the conversation. Now, it moved on to the next coach called Enzo Maresca. Enzo first thing, the trump card no so. The first thing they brought Enzo, they say, Enzo is an assistant of Joseph Guardiola before. Now, Chelsea were 2 players, Cole Palmer and Romeo Lavia. In the Premier League 2, and I say under 17 young Premier League, no bono. Now Enzo Maresca is the manager of Premier League for Manchester City, sa young boys, no. Or the other say Premier League, no, Premier League 2, no. Lavia and then Cole Palmer were in there. In fact, before saying Enzo Maresca didn't bet, no. Not Chelsea had just had Premier League 2, no, back to back. It was very difficult for City to win until say Enzo Maresca buy. Now the report is simple. In the list of names, no. Enzo Maresca has moved from third to about second or first in there. Adintia. They believe say one. The trump card is a paper assistant coach pen. And they believe say okay, so now take a paper assistant coach and he has learned from Sarcraft, no. And then he's in an Arsenal team and one sporting direction. Now on 14 players on the sporting directors, and they believe as a team they can succeed then Enzo Maresca can be the guy. Again, Chelsea key players are almost successful, especially for Romeo Lavia or a technical midfielder and Cole Palmer who's already succeeded. They want him to be part of it. In fact, time at Chelsea meet Leicester City about the FA Cup no. Now, yabo match na Chelsea share Leicester. Cole Palmer came with Chironum. You know who the former boss Enzo Maresca. No, Gino Tono Boise. Went in there, had a good exchange of pleasantries with him before he went. Now, these are the trump card of Enzo Maresca. People believe, sir, on a very calm personality. He was an assistant to Joseph Guardiola before. And the principles of playing a good. And I brought you the data of how good Enzo Maresca's team, Leicester City, were defensively as compared to Papa FM, Mauricio Pochettino, Chelsea team. And they believe strongly, say his name is in there. Now, this is where the whole story is, Echado. All across England, and Debia for me, I'll go back to my brother Rahman Osman. Rahman will say, there is a mystery man. Eh? Todd Boli Mune Baghdad Bali Mune. I don't know if for them, on the plan they say, oh, you have two names, Ningum. You share how the supporters will behave. Then we can go for a main game like when I need a panel. Almost say there's a mystery man. And mystery man, almost say, oh, some mystery man because see them mean this, but you or you're part of the team. And now, the report is simple. In the list of names, no, Enzo Maresca has moved from third to about second or first in there. Adintia. Now, the report is simple. In the list of names, no, Enzo Maresca has moved from third to about second or first in there. Again, Chelsea key players are almost successful, especially for Romeo Lavia or a technical midfielder and Cole Palmer who's already succeeded. They want him to be part of it. In fact, time at Chelsea meet Leicester City about the FA Cup no. Now, yabo match na Chelsea share Leicester. Cole Palmer came with Chironum. You know who the former boss Enzo Maresca. No, Gino Tono Boise. You know who the former boss Enzo Maresca. 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 You know who the former boss Enzo Papa Efero Roberto Zerbi was seen in a London hotel. And Zerbi because Brighton is not so far from London. He was seen in a London hotel, in the same hotel Moise Caicedo died before he moved to Chelsea Football Club. Again, there is still an extended report. Say Obi the 5 million now say Obi Chiama Brighton for to take him away. Now, make sure in my AC Milan analysis, they say all the teams and I sure saying Roberto Zerbi was either AC Milan or Napoli. AC Milan cancelled that because Paulo Fonseca is all but confirmed as a manager. For Napoli, they are still contemplating between Antonio Conte and whoever becomes him, unless Roberto Zerbi makes that turn there. All of a sudden, Roberto Zerbi across almost every bookmaker across the UK and the stocks of Roberto Zerbi began to rise. Say, say Chelsea want to have a plan to load in Papa and friend Roberto Zerbi to come in and become their manager. See that mechanic, Richardo.
Never see.
It looks as if slowly. Chelsea for the appointed Obi. Now you pay them appointed no. And you can't McKenna be here tea no. And yet Thomas Frank no. And when I'm going to be
a top manager.
And yet Amori Momo. And yet Sebastian Hoynes no.
Who them Mr. X no. To who?
Yeah.
Kofi Papa,
you say it's either Enzo Maresca and also Roberto Zerbi. Which I think is very difficult to get. I Stuttgart manager, our friend Sebastian Hoynes. For me, the Chelsea managerial appointment, and this is going to be your next Chelsea manager. Just stick and stay with us.
Okay, in Shawans of 4.5 as a panel
to Spain. Last round of matches, I'm out much and China. And let me say natural. Me, I have a strong belief. Say Barca's problems are more political than anything. And you may because many teams by 12 a.m. Usually I'm checking Al Jazeera. To be checking, there was a recap of Spain before elections now. And that's why I remember say, this was the analysis I was doing in the morning, but I didn't have the backing of it. When you say Spain before Atomaba, the country Spain. And of course, Obiani said Catalan for no, they want a separatist side from the main Spain. And the party no representing the juntas no, win majority. But even with the main Spanish party, no, they also could not win an outright majority to make in a form a government. So normally we had the vote of Catalan for no to add to DS to form a proper government. And I just looked at this and said, what's our political issues there? It stems deep into the politics of Catalan and Spain. And for me, until Barca begins to be successful, anyone report I'm start to be club some of these undertones will affect things. And almost Obi Ofi Catalan Corono or through and through Barcelona fan Biano will always have their baby Omujina. It is a Zerbi so no instead of supporting one Laporta and then he wants a different person to leave Barcelona. It's some of these things because it is a political symbol for Catalan for no. Barcelona is a political symbol for Catalan for no. So Barca they have something huge that they can stand on. They don't play with Josep Guardiola. They don't play with the true Catalan boys that are succeeding in the world. Because they can all be used so maybe to achieve the main goal of getting independence from them. For me, it's more political than anything. And that's why I may believe but how he is leaving, Obi for a club on 9th position, Diomoko second. I agree with the argument to say yes, it might be a chance, and I was mentioning that of AC Milan, but again in the context of Barca, I think that is huge, winning the La Liga for them. No, just one Laporta. And in recent times, the president of Barcelona, various presidents from Sandro Rosell, Mo, Carmen, Jose Maria Bartomeu, all of these guys, they don't really help Barcelona, especially for Bartomeu and FNS and Laporta. Laporta has not been open and honest to Barca for now. And again, most of the decisions now has been short term. Which 2 seasons ago, Every any Barca koto player. Now me catch say the end will justify the means. I am very, very convinced in my mind that cannot be termed as a success in terms of players that will koto, because they are all short-term plans, short-term decisions no we take here. Whilst looking at the long term, Nyamia do my next season start here. Barca will still not play at the starting camp now until I think in December. And say we to camp now on them. Now all of these things plus the idea Barca, bringing in Hansi Flick. The report from Barcelona and catch and say Hansi Pebasa Jumano. I'm wondering why. According to all the reports that's coming from Barcelona, Jumano Hansi always on the man. Many will catch you be.
I say, Penny's have it to me, fair, chairman. Cabs no maba. I'm going to services. What's a penny? Can't cram in, can't bounce at you, man. But you see, me at the crunchy,
yeah.
I'm on for Castle, I said, Bass up to me. I mean, me crown, I'm coming.
Yeah.
So I say, Bass, I'm on your fair to Jabino. Me, some I drink, and I miss someone on you say. Ah, what's this saying, Zabi? And at time, I'm not Barcelona crying ya away. I got trouble to public domain Cocazo. You cry after the season, a jay. In 20 minutes to be.
Yeah.
Nindi na you know, tell me say okay. You didn't have be a difference in 2 or 3. You share Barcelona as a whole.
Yeah.
It's a twice when you Juma. Okotra press conference and some I sent out Shana Tadia, or you're more diplomatic no. No, I can say yes, I can na. Kofi. Many few say. Zabi at the point realize that look, Barca team no result no more demand no. I can't give to them. So my main idea, Oma Barcelona for the say, I can't be team no me move on.
Yes, I mean to an extent.
So minimum say,
yeah.
Eddie and Hansi Flick, and him say, look, a time will come. Zabi will leave. So my main claim, let me wait patiently because when me say the idea will be able to
yeah. Again.
And kakran, you wanna ba?
Yeah. I was listening to William Balek. I'm watching it again. And Balek gave me an impression, said, Barca for no and Shia Flick. I'm gonna agree 1 month ago, send a report in say 2 months ago, they had already agreed with Flick. No? They did everything in respect for Xavi. Maybe the end says, Richardo, I think that Barca problems, no? Xavi was wrong. Laporta too has been wrong to an extent. Maybe the end say, Barca problems.
Laporta, problem Ben, I
the decision making, not being open and honest to Barca for, especially for somebody like a coach.
Why that be there?
Oh, who say, Oko Barcelona. Now all discuss, they say, okay, fine. You have a certain project and how you want things to be done. Oko top players, Iba Beshim. And okay, all of the issues around Andre Kerry, Mo, any your friend is Victor Roque. Xavi was saying verbatim. So he didn't want the player at a certain point in time. Team didn't buy. So you can't. No, you see, so when Nameka say there are real issues of either miscommunication from Laporta Motuono. And he believes he said, Sani Emano Emwa. Xavi said Jimmy for. So sorry, that club will be here. So all of a sudden, me and Edmund Beam, I want to go. Again, even after I saw Castle and Edmund Beam, Barca and Laporta felt that it was important to convince him to stay. And I'm convincing. Xavi didn't just wake up and say he wanted to stay. He was convinced.
It's because that time, now result now Ebano. Now Barcelona for now, so I'm convinced Kakaze. Emma Brandt anytime.
But since then, the result have still been good. Renom's Connor has just been on the back, say, we're doing your more home. Going to the media and saying those things that he shouldn't have said them. But for me, Barca's problem go beyond that. You see, say Hansi Flick every year, Barca's recruitment would have to be spot on.
Own feelings are
Hansi Flick, a very good manager, sending record in Etcher. Which man is successful. My problem is say Barca name maybe just for the short term. Into 1 season, Hansi Flick beat my G League. But the second season, like Xavi or G League, the first one, second one, subsequent one, AB and consistent, and that's where my problem is. But I say, or per assistant, and they want somebody also from the Blaugrana group, and maybe I almost show me Thiago Alcantara possibly to come in and join him. And then over the weekend, I brought FM Tony Cruz, but on the last game, I would start with Santiago de Bernabeu, and I think he deserves all the credit at Unya. Also, Tony Cruz, the boot conversation. Now he say the boot no one washing out there, so he loves to do that himself. Now, in terms of cup games, this year you're doing grand. So,
and you know, say,
what's it? Echo after the FA Cup. And when I get more catch you, there seems to be a different thought from the manager.
One to them. Me say. Game 9 in City Kobon. On paper, City.
On paper.
Oh, yeah, but me, I'm calm as on paper, me, I'm calm as so listen to me.
Okay,
me say. So, teams in the near Kobona on paper, yes. Pandit Bia Betusi City over Manchester United. Me no be I agree. But the person I catch we are sitting there and say, you will be under our sleeves. You need to be you be only Lishino on the field of play. And your game plan is simple. You didn't say to the Bobo Boni na. We draw mature, then we pounce on them.
Okay.
2-1 ye
2-1.
Wembley.
Correct score, no.
Opa carry 2.
It was your beans beam.
Minya your base. Me say. Game na e kobodo. Mature the base na me say.
Okay.
City for no Bobo Boni na sijo.
Okay.
The boni be gyina so.
Yeah.
Oh mature no. Omu jawa. Ni ama ai Hodland mo. But munjina space ho. Ni abato.
Okay.
On be first goal e ba betia so 2-1.
Oh dear Mate. So.
Ewie.
But it's the end of catch island na no na dey.
Today.
So o say on be shamo no.
So on paper do on be shey.
Ba
ball no park ni so asa na me no.
One paper.
Ti. Park ni so come na me no this year.
One paper. One paper.
Kobo enu show ne say ti.
This year na dey bad. Nya kobo enu show. Zoni mi enu show kita mo hati. No kobo enu show. You Mate. Which
Telesta.
Which it's only anything kakano. Like I find it a little bit worrying. Tie on it venal for no. A paper in Netherlands. Now what you I see he was asked on the club. I say let me be clear. The season has been bad. It has been crap. But despite everything, we are going to play in the FA Cup final. Again, he was asked about players and Manchester United team. Also, we need to sign an extra striker in the summer. And if we can sign another central midfielder and a replacement of Varane, things will look good again. If the team remains fit, we can try and aim for top 4 again. I don't tell they say, also Pamono and Obeko. For him, he is preparing for next season. My problem is that I don't know, say, maybe he is not reading the room. And I say he's just being ingenious. Or maybe the interview was done maybe months and months ago, yeah. But per Varane injury, you know, that's why we should replace Varane. No. Let's just say interview, no more because Varane last week was the last 2 weeks, and I now say so. Look at this. He was asked about the owners. I want to say, what did the owners tell you? They said they want to change everything, and they want to rebuild with me. The weight in capital. This is what they told me directly. They say Ineos group for Naka channel. So he's not going anywhere. So the news about say Karen McKenna, Thomas Tuchel, because I know who plenty go man. The people from Germany are saying the Bayern board are convinced that Thomas Tuchel Eka say on 12 Jumanusu because Manchester United have promised him the job. Pochettino so about home. Karen McKenna is part of the conversation, and it looks as if it's sanity. And then it's na, and you're Chinechi Akosi Monday, and what? Yabe Adam, and Kwabeba. So Kwaba will know exactly whether any of the phone and not much and to actually hag. And on one and he wasn't in tune with reality. Say any of one best second. For me, some of the statements is making here make sense, and like this one, the injuries have been really crazy. Not long ago, I had to start my 15th different centre-back duo of the season. I have had 33 different defensive lines this season. Sophie and Amrabat had to play left back 4 times. We have had injuries all over the pitch. Casemiro has been out for a long time. Rasmus Højlund, the striker we both suffered 3 injuries, and I can keep going on and on. This is the core of our story. Ten Hag say, "Which area you have been unfair to him." But really, there are real issues of Manchester United that he has to deal with. For me, I think saying Eric Ten Hag is not going to win that game, and the team friend Man City will win. They prepared very well. Looks like they're going to win. In entire conversation, Pep and Manchester City almost impression him to hope saying Kobe sign a contract extension to take him to about 10 years out of City. Nothing has been agreed yet, but we'll see how that goes. Which Chelsea really Estavao Willian and Ochina. I could see Monday everything is going to be official for the Brazilian boy free Palmeiras, your friend Estavao Willian, Junior Messinho. And almost your buy in 2025. He's not going to go on loan or ever straight to Chelsea team, you know. And he's a player at Chelsea for already discussed him. No conversation now quite advanced to Kwara Mauricio Pochettino doing Commonibi in Spanish and convinced him more. So maybe we nominate him. So everything is done with Estavao Willian.